Hello everyone, it's Easter Sunday, 20th of April. I've popped down to my allotment on my estate, Milton Gardens estate, to do some clearing up. And I have 3 potatoes left, the Nicola, that I've been sitting on my window still for quite a while. And I've got some more compost and some used compost. So I'm going to just sift the used compost and then put some fresh compost on top and plant the potatoes, the 3 Nicola potatoes that I have. Let me just show you the potatoes. So these are the 3 potatoes. Uh, Quite small, but I've got one bigger than these two on the sides here, and I'm just going to put them in this potato bucket that I have, and I'm not going to put no fertilizer in them. I'm just going to do an experiment because I already got 2 potatoes. I'll plant with fertilizer. So as I said, I'm just going to put these used compost that I have, and I'll show you in a minute, and some fresh compost on top, and I'm just going to leave them and see how they do. So I'm going to show you the fresh compost and the used compost. Once it's all sorted and ready, I'll show you them soon. Hello, as I said, I'm going to be reusing this compost for my potatoes, and it looks like this. So I'm going to put it through this sift that I have, and this sift that I have, I'm going to use that. I'm going to sift it through there, take out all the stones, the weeds and roots, bits and pieces that's not going to be, don't look good. Just take them out, and then I'm going to put that in the bottom of this black pot that I have here. This is the black pot that I have here. This black pot here. Put it in there, and then I'm going to put some fresh compost on top and plant the 3 Nicola potatoes that I have. So I'll get back to you once I finish sieving them, and I'll show you how I'm planting the potatoes. Right, I've now sieved half a bucket of the used compost, and as I said, I'm not putting nothing in it. I'm just leaving it as it is, and I'm going to plant the 3 potatoes here, and I'm going to put the multi-purpose compost, the fresh one, on top. So I'll put the, as I said, 3 potatoes here. I'll put the smallest one in the middle, and then I'll put the 2 biggest ones, smallest one in the middle. Then I'm going to put some compost on top, and then I'll plant the 2 bigger ones. So I've got that 1 potato, as I said, I'm going to put in the middle, and I'm starting to put the compost in. I've got the Viva compost from B&Q's that I'm going to be using as the fresh compost on top for the top layer. So I'll continue putting more compost on top, and then I'll plant my 2 bigger potatoes on top of that. So let's continue planting them up. Right, I've got a layer of compost on top of the 1 potato. Now I'm going to put the 2 potatoes. So put this up like this. I'm going to plant it with the shoots going up. Like this. I'm going to put some compost now. Give it a water, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm going to put all this all right to the top. So when that's done, I'll show you what it looks like. So I filled it to the top, and I've left a bit of space at the top so I can water. And as I said, this is just old compost at the bottom and the fresh compost on the top. And I've planted the 3 potatoes in this bucket, one in the middle and 2 on the sides by the handles. I just want to see if you really need to give fertiliser to your potatoes. If you can use old compost and 50-50 new and old compost to grow potatoes. So we'll just see how it goes throughout the season, and I'll update you when the shoots come up.